Okay, so let's talk a little bit about HomeSmart. I'm really glad you got this far. The purpose of this video is for me to give you as much information about HomeSmart as I can, so that you can see if you are at the right brokerage or if it's time for a change. This won't be your typical sales pitch. I'm going to approach this a little differently than what you would expect. I'm an agent, so I'm going to explain the benefits from my perspective, like you were a good friend and I didn't want you to miss out on a great opportunity. Tell me if I'm wrong, but most brokerages, especially the traditional brokerages, come across like they're all that. You're lucky to be working with us. You work for them. You're there to help their business. They're always pushing you to produce more. I believe, and this is one of the reasons I like HomeSmart, that the brokerage is there to support me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not their employee. I'm their partner. And if I don't like what they're doing, I'm going to get a new partner. That's one of the things I like about HomeSmart. They're more of a partner than a boss. Their $5.95 transaction fee says a lot about them. To me, it says, we want to help you succeed. They're paying me as much as possible, charging me just enough to be able to support me with everything I need to run and build a successful real estate business. Look, if you're not happy with how much of your commission your broker is taking, then you're at the wrong brokerage. If you're not happy with the office's tools, technology, and support you're getting, then you're at the wrong brokerage. What I found was that with HomeSmart's $5.95 transaction fee and full service brokerage, HomeSmart has the best combination of commissions and benefits in the industry. Here's the thing. You work hard, you farm neighborhoods, knock on doors, make calls, you deal with crazy clients and even crazier real estate agents. I'm simply saying that if you're going to work this hard, you should maximize your commissions and your benefits. Let me give you a little background on HomeSmart. Very few brokerages in the history of San Diego real estate have grown to over 600 agents as fast as HomeSmart has. We're in the top 10 for sales volume for brokerages. We're in the top 10 for units sold. And last year we did over $1 billion just here in San Diego. Inc. magazine has us ranked as one of the fastest growing companies in America. Real Trends, this is a company that ranks brokerages across the United States. So out of 80,000 brokerages across the country, the HomeSmart brand is the fourth fastest growing brand in the country, beating out every big name brokerage you know about here in San Diego or belong to. Here are some of the transactions we mapped out that HomeSmart's done here in the North County. So let's talk about commissions. I used to have a 70-30 split where I was. So on a $500,000 transactions, if you can still get $15,000 in commissions, the 30% split would have been $4,500 to my broker. Now I pay $595 at HomeSmart. HomeSmart puts almost $4,000 more in my pocket on just a single transaction. If I do 10 transactions a year, I might pocket another $40,000 or more. And it's not like I did any additional work. It's the same 10 transactions I would have done at my previous brokerage. Here's a fact. I put an additional $16,000 in my pocket from just 3 transactions at HomeSmart. That $16,000 was the 30% my previous broker used to take that I now get to keep. I used that $16,000 to buy a new Mac laptop. I took my family on a vacation to Mexico, and I put a down payment on a new car for my wife. And when your spouse is thrilled that you moved to a new brokerage, you know you're doing something right. So here's the thing. If you're fine paying your broker money that could be going towards your family, then by all means, stay where you are. But if you'd rather buy new computers when you need them, if you'd rather take your family on multiple vacations a year, if you'd rather make your spouse happy, then you need to consider HomeSmart. Let's take a different approach and look at what it's costing you to stay at your current brokerage. If you did 5 transactions a year over 5 years, based on a 70-30 split and $500,000 transaction, which is pretty average for San Diego, you'd pay your broker over $112,000. Those same transactions at HomeSmart would cost you around $15,000. Are you telling me you'd rather give almost $100,000 in money you earned to your broker instead of your family? How does that make sense at any level? That's $100,000 that could be going towards a college tuition for your kids or retirement for you and your spouse. I've got 2 girls in their 20s and I have to start thinking about weddings and helping them with down payments on their homes. I'll be damned if I'm going to give my broker $100,000 more than I have to. If you're paying too much in commissions, then you're simply at the wrong brokerage. Go to video number 2 and I'll tell you about the offices, tools, training, technology, and support HomeSmart provides its agents.